And we're back. Our final guest today is Barry Clark to talk about the career, internship, and graduate school fair that's coming up. Good to have you here.
Thank you, sir, and I really appreciate the opportunity to come speak about our career fair coming up on October 9th.
Well, let's kind of clear the air a little bit.
Okay.
Career fair, there's a lot more to it than just saying, hey, pick your job.
There is, and students really need to do some preparation work before they come to the fair. They need to start thinking about their resume, and it's okay if they don't have a resume yet. A lot of time freshmen and sophomores haven't started putting their resume down on paper, but the sooner they can do that, the better it will be, because they can just keep adding to that resume process. But the companies and organizations really like to see that the students have taken a little bit of involvement to look what's coming or who's going to be there at the career fair. And when they see that extra effort, they're really inclined to offer internships, part-time jobs, and really start talking to those students about opportunities with their companies and their organizations for the long term.
Is there such a thing as a paid internship?
There is, yes. And I would say probably half of our internships are paid. And those are typically the largest department that does those internships is the business department, the business school. And they work with companies really all over the northeastern part of Oklahoma, and even companies nationally where students can go for a semester or over the summer to do a paid internship. And everything from, wildlife management to, to banks to so many different variety of companies are looking for interns.
It's really interesting to me, a lot of the young folks, and we have them in the studio right now, a lot of the young folks in school are thinking well beyond what's going to happen when they get out of school. And they don't have actually all the tools necessary to go out and knock on that door or make that phone call or whatever to find out if there is any possibility of an internship or a job. I mean, the days of old knocking on the door saying, hey, I'd like to work here. You got anything? That's out.
Those days are gone. Yes, sir, they are gone. And so we have a couple of things that I would like to mention. One of them, it's called Focus 2. It takes a student 25 or 30 minutes. It's an assessment. There's 5 different levels of the assessment on the program. They can do it on their mobile phone, but it's everything from professional questions and what they might be interested in, to personality, to skill sets. And like I said, it takes 25 minutes approximately, but at the end, it gives you an understanding of where some of your passion and some of your skills might be, and then matches them to the degrees and the majors that the university has to offer to those different degree interests. The other thing that we're just getting ready to launch, and it'll be just here in the next few short weeks, it's an amazing AI platform, artificial intelligence platform, that helps students with their develop their resume. So literally, you cannot have a resume and go to this site that we will be sending to these students, all of our undergraduate students, and they can start their resume if they don't have one already, or if they already have one, it can start helping coaching them on that. An interesting number is, and we've heard it, it's a national number, but 80% of the resumes that go to national companies never make it to the recruiters, never make it to the HR department, because the AI platform at those companies, the AI bots, are kicking out those resumes before they ever get to a recruiter. And so this product and this program that we have will be offering to students, it helps them get past those AI bots that are kicking out their resume for maybe not mentioning enough of the job skills that the companies are looking for, and helps them. And it's something that's an ongoing process. So you can upload the job listing that you're interested in, and then put your resume into that, and it tells you your resume is 76% ready to get past the AI bots. If you'll consider changing it to these numbers or these words or phrases, you'll stand a better chance. And the students can just continually keep updating their resume. And then once they get above about 86% on their resume being ready to get past those bots at the companies, then they can do that. And then even a more wonderful feature too is they can do a mock interview, and they can do it all online. They can do it from.
I wanted to ask you about that. The mock interview seems to be one of the more stressful points of a youngster trying to gain employment. How do you do a mock interview based on artificial intelligence?
Well, they sit at the convenience of their computer at home, in the dorm room, or wherever they may be working, and
Really?
and it is a wonderful feature, and we think it's game changing for these students to be able to do this at their home and not be stressed, because they can immediately erase it. But it's a 2-minute interview, and the system will say, it will ask them questions kind of in the area. You'll say, I'm interested in a human resource job, or I'm interested in a law enforcement job. And then it has a list of questions that are typically asked in a law enforcement or human resource or nursing program. And then it tells you, and it videotapes you for two minutes. And at the end of that time, it comes back and tells you, you use your hands too much. Your eyes keep shifting from left to right.
No kidding.
Slow down. You're speaking 110 words a minute. You need to speak. It is an amazing thing. It's one of the good things that I think AI is going to help our students.
I think that's marvelous. One of the positive things to come out of artificial intelligence, it's a lot easier than the old days.
It is, and like I said, it's all from the privacy of their space where they're doing, and they can continue to do it over until, and it tells them you're 72% ready through this mock interview to go address the kind of questions with a potential employer.
And nobody ever sees it.
And nobody ever sees it. Exactly.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness for artificial intelligence. Finally, I didn't think I'd ever say that. I mean, it's a pretty spooky creature.
It is, and I think a lot of us don't have an understanding of it, and the university is going to be having a seminar and big session on that, open to our students, of course, but also to the community, talking about AI.
Is there a website they can go to? We got about 10 seconds.
Yes, sir. For the technology department, we'll have that, or the RSU website, and you can just Google Career Services or the technology department, and they'll have information on that.
Hey, thank you for coming in. You have answered a lot of questions, and I didn't have to say a word. I love it.
Sam, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, my friend. We're all out of time, and I'll just see you next time. Thanks for joining us.